Europe, what's poppin'? Y'all already know what it is. Nothing new under the sun. Normally, I dress these up, throw some music in there, chop it up, poop, and all this to make it a little more entertaining. But today, I'm not even gonna do all that because this is hot off the presses. I have been telling all of my fellow 1199 SEIU members out there what's really going on with the Members First community slate. I've told you about election fraud. I've told you about embezzlement. I've told you about abuse of the members. Many of you have even sent your own receipts in of the abuse. Well, I'm going to get straight to the nitty gritty and let me show you exactly how all the VPs, the presidents, the vice presidents. I mean, we know who all the, what do they say? The usual suspects are. But these are the actual leaders of our union that we pay their salary. And just because they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, because as they say, a hit dog will holler. Well, you know what? We about to watch this chihuahua go to work.
I come here whenever. So this shop is locked. So you guys can go someplace else because I already tell my members the truth, right? Because I am one of the vice president who vote against the money that George asked for, the members' money. I hope you got enough content.
Huh?
I hope you got enough content.
Enough footage?
I hope you got enough footage.
Yeah.
Stop posting my voice, okay? Stop posting my voice.
Excuse me?
Yeah, stop posting my voice.
Well, you know what? You get a lawyer and make me and have a nice
Stop
day.
posting that by the fire your ass.
If you,
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 That by the fire your ass.
if you have no, they fired me because y'all wasn't doing your job. I got something to do. I'm gonna take y'all down. Have a wonderful day, sweetheart. God loves you. Here? So yeah, as they say, a hit dog a holler. So, I've been telling y'all this since I started making, I thought it was investigative journalism. But as the wonderful lady said, contents, because I ain't got no job, because my ass got fired. But anyways, as you can see right here, the Department of Labor has jurisdiction over financial reporting and union democracy, while the National Labor Relations Board handles unfair labor practices and union conduct, often referred to as cases against a union. 1199 has faced scrutiny and cases before these federal entities across several areas. Congressional and Department of Labor investigations. Now remember, I told y'all about the individual who is the consultant for the League of Hospitals, the man that's right now responsible for helping them negotiate your contract. You know what his name is? It's Dennis Rivera. He was the one that was removed for embezzlement. But as you see here, there are also investigations of allegations that 1199 leadership misused members' dues and union funds intended for worker representation. I've been telling y'all that as well, and I've also shown you receipts. Financial reporting. 1199 to disclose finances and officer expenditures. You can verify the latest union annual submissions right here. You can see the lies here. Remember what I told you? Matter of fact, y'all remember Mrs. Farrah Hargett, and you remember when Miss Armstrong and Veronica Turner, Biggs, bankruptcy, Biggs. What'd she say? Oh, he's lying. There was no fraud in the election. We know you heard rumors about a fraud. Oh, secret ballot complaints. Right here, Management Reporting and Disclosure Act regarding election safeguards and ballot tampering. Isn't that right, Tyreek Pepe Le Pew Lee? Mr. Poussey? Yeah, I'm on your ass. Unfair labor practices. Duty of fair representation. Involving Mount Sinai, Montefiore, and my old employer, NYU Langone. Isn't that right, Mr. LaBraca? I don't even know if she's what? So see, I got fired because of discrimination, and I proved my case with the EEOC, but I'm once again proving to all of you that the same people that pulled the coup d'etat on George Gresham and now invoke his name and say, oh, yes, and rest in peace to Brother Gresham. But these are the exact people that pulled the coup d'etat. These are the exact people that you just watched at a rally invoke the name of Martin Luther King, but you see how they treat all the black Americans. But I'm wrong for saying these things, but I got receipts for days. And the receipts that I have dropped is just a drop in the bucket, because I tell you right now, there are people out there who have sent me receipts months ago who I know think that I have forgotten about what they've given me. And it's not that. I'm just waiting for the right time. And when the ancestors speak, I'm going to move. But I want to thank you for proving a point that all of the upper management of 1199 SEIU, especially the members first slate, treat the members like they actually are themselves, a bunch of animals. All right, welcome back. I'm gonna keep this as brief as possible because I know it's hump day, but I just wanted to share my day with all of you. But what's funny is that grand statement that she said with her whole chest. That's why yo ass got fired. Well, ma'am, I got fired because the dues that we pay for you to protect us from discrimination and violation of our contract. Well, that's what happened to me several times on many different instances that I was able to prove. And because of that, my case with the EEOC against my former employer NYU is now in conciliation. But you, or you all, Miss Stacy Gray, oh, Mr. Ashby, Ruthless, Toothless, or Snuff, the Magic Snow Dragon, Campo Santos, the Madam of the Den of Demons. Yeah, no one represented me, and I pay dues. So because of that, I filed charges with the Department of Labor. So being that I won this, which I'm in conciliation, if you know what that means. That means because you didn't represent me and the institution that I paid union dues didn't represent me, the same institution that you claim I'm just having nothing to do because I ain't got no job. But guess what? Let me refrain from the diabolical words. Had you all have done your job, I'd still be employed and I wouldn't have time to do this. But because you allowed them to, one, discriminate against me multiple times, me and a coworker were sent home because we were black. And we all heard what Jose LaBraca had to say about that. Anyways, had you idiots have done your job, I'd be employed. And guess what? This wouldn't be my job now. But my job now is to expose you and everything and everyone like you on every level of society. When I get receipts, they coming. Because I'm doing the work of the Most High and the ancestors now. Welcome to Metatron.